Greetings everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's YouTube video is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. It's a new series here on my channel that I'm starting up that some of you have been asking for a while. Several of you have been hoping that eventually I would do. As per my word, now that I've hit more than 1,000 subscribers, I've decided to begin it. You can think of this YouTube series as something similar, or my version of Mingles with Jingles, or Sail and Chat with iChase. As you can tell by the title, decided I'm going to call it the Captain's Table. First item up on the Captain's Table, this very first episode, the new intro. That new intro screen that says my name on it. What do you think of it? A friend of mine drew my face in a wonderful fashion, and I've decided to utilize that as part of my YouTube channel. If you liked the intro bit there, that lovely little 10 seconds, let me know in a comment down below. If you didn't like it, let me know in a comment down below, and I'll make sure that it never sees the light of day again. Well, assuming enough of you don't like it. In other news, those of you who follow my Facebook page are probably somewhat aware that I recently found out the difficulty I was having with my live stream was due to my ISP messing with the network. Specifically, they were upgrading it for everyone, improving the speeds. And until just last week, I had no idea that they were doing this. So, to my surprise, when I logged into one of my emails, I discovered that there was an email from them telling me to reset my modem, and it would automatically increase my speeds. So, when I got home, I ran a speed test on my gaming PC Red, and discovered that I was only getting about 5 megabits down and less than 1 megabit up, which would certainly explain why all of my live streaming for the past month has been so bad, why it's been having problems, why it's not connecting. Well, after restarting it, I was able to get 20 down and 4 up, and that was with my wireless card. But PC Green, my old PC, my entertainment PC, which had its connection through the Ethernet to my router, was getting 60. So decided I was going to go ahead, buy a new Ethernet cable, a second one for PC Red, and get that over and plug that in, and hopefully it would work, and work well. That cable actually showed up just, I think, an hour into my live stream. Now, it didn't show up at my door. There was no knock at my door during that live stream. The building that I live in, not the most secure for packages. And, well, as a result, I'm forced to either send all my packages to my father's house, or I'm forced to send them all to work. Work is more convenient for me, it's a hell of a lot closer. But if it's on a day off, like yesterday, then that means I have to drag my ass all the way up to work just to grab a package and then drag it all the way back. And since I was in the middle of my live stream, that wasn't going to happen. Of course, the live stream did fairly well. In fact, I think I only had one connection drop off. And of course, it just happened to be at the end of a battle where it was me in a Z-52 versus a Yamato, a Montana, and a Khabarovsk. I think that's the closest I've come to a solo warrior not just in a standard battle situation. And I'm a little disappointed that there wasn't at least one more ship, because, well, as it turns out, my team did, in fact, leave me in a good enough position to win that matchup. It did a reasonable amount of damage, only about 105,000 in the game. Was not quite able to take out the Yamato. Well, a little disappointing. I did hit him with a torpedo, though, but his torpedo protection saved him. Left him on, I think, 5,000 health. No repairs, no peels left for him. Didn't cause flooding. Ended up hiding up behind an island after capping a base and just let my side just gain the points. So, with just a few minutes left, of course, my team is now up on points and they can't find... There's no way they're going to find me because I'm just going to stay the hell away from them. The only thing I need to worry about is the Khabarovsk, and according to the enemy team, we're saying, oh my god, our Khabarovsk went AFK. I wonder if he just alt-tabbed when he thought we were going to win. Because there are players who do that. Why? I don't know. They quit, they go back to port, they jump into another ship because they want to, you know, they think, oh, my team's got this, there's no way we're going to lose, and then, well, surprise, motherfucker. You lost. It was a pretty interesting and exciting battle. You can actually catch that battle. It's on my Twitch channel. It's in saved videos. Just some really good battles overall in that. Surprisingly enough, though, not a lot of wins on my live stream, which is disappointing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The cable showed up. I got that plugged into my PC and ran a speed test again. And now I'm getting something like 60 to 70. And that should be fantastic. That should mean that I can run my live streams in 1080p as they're intended and not 720p like I was doing. There should be no stuttering whatsoever, or if there is any stuttering or buffering, it should be very minimal, very minimal. And you guys can actually enjoy and see what I'm seeing, which is, of course, to see, you know, the names of the enemy ships. What am I looking at? None of this kind of blocky, barely 480, 420, whatever it's running. And we can all sit back and enjoy the battling. Those of you who follow my Facebook, who saw that post about the internet speeds in my ISP, did kindly point out through some mocking in the comments that I apparently posted that I had reset my modem multiple times, and no, I didn't reset my modem multiple times. I used speak to text on my phone because I was at work and I was doing things. Well, my cell phone has been having some issues as of late, the past 3 or 4 weeks now. It's added an ever-growing list of major issues where at first, long time ago, the main speaker wouldn't work, so I couldn't watch YouTube videos or listen to music if I didn't have earbuds plugged in. Torpedoes to port. Well, then it added something like, suddenly I can no longer access my image gallery. And then I can no longer access my documents. And then I can no longer access my emails. And now, apparently, I can no longer use speak-to-text. So, the phone is pretty well done at this point. A little disappointing, it's only 2 years old. Then again, I do hit it when it misbehaves. If it would only behave itself, I wouldn't have to hit it. So, I've got a replacement phone, but I don't have a SIM card for it yet. But by the time this video is published, I'll have taken care of that and gotten a new one. So I can actually, you know, check my emails. see the replays that you guys are sending me, check on the contest entries while I'm at work, and not have to remember to do it when I get home. Speaking of the contest entries, I'm very pleased to see that I've gotten a number of entries, and I'm excited that I'm going to be able to, put those up and give away some prizes to you guys for, being so supportive of my channel. For those of you who haven't yet submitted an entry, the deadline is on the 12th. That's coming up soon. That's Sunday. And once that deadline is reached, I'll take a week, I'll look through all the entries, I'll classify what I think is the best of the best, pick what prizes each one of the winners is getting, and I should put that up more than likely on the 19th, where I'll announce the winners. But you'll probably expect to get an email and your gifts Saturday, the 18th, depending on the timing that I have in the coming week. And finally, to close out this very first episode, I was gonna ask that if you have any questions, World of Warships or gaming related, even some moderate personal questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer those in subsequent episodes, depending on how many questions I get, the types of activities that I'm doing over the course of the week, the stories that I have, and I do have a lot of good stories that always seem to pop up. This will either be a once monthly series, a twice a month series, or it'll be a once a week series. And I'm sure many of you are probably be happy to see it as a once a week. So yeah, leave me questions down below if you've got them. I'll try and answer them as best as possible, and I'll try and get the answers as accurate as I can, at least for some games. I don't keep up on a lot of news for a lot of different games, and honestly, with World of Warships, I barely pay any kind of attention to half of the rumors and conjectures about upcoming changes and patches. Until it's published in an official announcement, I don't care about it. I'll change and adapt as needed, but I'm not going to sit here and worry about it until the change happens.
Engine boost activated.
Anyway, that's it for today's YouTube video. If you liked the video, you've got questions or comments, you can leave them down in the comments below. If you'd like to help support me and my channel, you can do so by becoming my supporter on Patreon. Any support level will grant you access to some of my World of Warships replay files and post-battle result screens before they hit YouTube, or those that are pretty good matches but don't quite make it to YouTube. Either that week is already chocked full of action-packed stuff, or I'm backlogged with other good stuff, and the battles are good, but they're not great. If you've got a replay from World of Warships that you'd like to send me, you can do so by sending it to my email. And of course, if you'd like to watch me play World of Warships and other games live, in my live stream, you can do so by following my Twitch channel. You can find the links for all of those in the video description down below. As an additional PS, be sure to check out tomorrow's bonus video. It's a short video, it's only about 6 minutes long, but I think you'll all enjoy it, because it was actually kind of a fun, surprisingly short battle in a warship that, well, you've never seen me play. Anyway, as always, I'll see you next time. This is Captain Rye, signing off.